Hello friends, good morning to all of you, and this is the video related to the RBWM JAIIB and what are the methods for opening the accounts. When we are talking about the different type of the account, I told you about the saving account, current account, term deposit accounts. What are the different methods of opening the accounts in the banks? Now, when we're considering about the private and the foreign banks, it's like centralized manner. Generally, in private banks also we do follow the vertical system. Now, the same saving account opening form or the current account opening form will be collected by the branch level, but the accounts will be opened centrally, like by the CLPC. By the CLPC. Now, CLPC is what? This is Centralized Liability Processing Center. Why liability? Because the deposits accounts are a liability to the bank. So deposit accounts are opened through the CLPC. That is a Centralized Liability Processing Center. So the application details, the supporting documents, those will be collected by the branch. And further, let's say those are scanned and further then those will be forwarded to the centralized processing centers, right? So that the account will be opened. And why it is important? Why? Because the standardized processes are being followed there. So better compliance in KYC AML guidelines will be there. Better operational efficiency will be there and faster processing will be done. Right. So that's about the private and the foreign banks. When we're talking about the public sector banks, we do follow the different operational matters. Like it could be the case that branch level model could be followed. Like in case of PS base, it's not the case that all are following the branch level uh, account opening, but there are different models. Like one model is branch level model. Like each and everything will be done at branch level. You'll be collecting the AOF supporting documents and further will be opening the account at the branch level only. And the second, it could be related to the fully centralized model. Like it is being done in the case of the foreign banks and the private banks. So fully centralized model, like where the documents will be scanned and forwarded to the CPC, Central Processing Center. And the third one, it could be the partially centralized. It could be partially centralized model. Now, account opening and the passbook issuance will be done at the branch level, and checkbooks and the debit cards are issued at the, let's say, centralized level, right? So it could be a hybrid model of the same. So there are different models which are being followed by the public sector banks. Not that was all about the liability products, we can say. And the second one, it's about the credit products. It is about the credit products. Now we are having the different credit products like the consumer loans, private personal loans, housing loans, auto loans. These are being sanctioned. Now you can be borrowing the funds from the banks and can be using it for various purposes depending upon the nature of the loan. Now the first one, it's about the consumer loan. Consumer loan. Now consumer loan is basically a loan which is sanctioned to the individuals for personal consumption purposes. Let's say if you want to purchase electronic, furniture, for consumer durable goods, you have to basically get a loan. That's a consumer loan, right? And the second type, it's a mortgage loan. Mortgage loan is basically which the mortgage is given as a security. Mortgage is basically immovable property. Immovable property. Let's say you are going to procure a housing loan, right? Person is to get a housing loan for construction of the house, let's say for the repair and renovation of the house. In that scenario, the person A will be creating a charge of mortgage on its property. All right. A charge will be created by the person A, that's the borrower, in the name of the lender, in the name of the creditor. The charge will be created and a loan will be given by the bank. That's a mortgage loan, right? And property is going to be mortgaged with the bank until the repayment is being done. That's a mortgage loan. And further, the charge which is created in case of mortgage is mortgage only. The charge, the security which will be available, it is basically the mortgage only. And in consumer loan, the securities generally which is available, it is hypothecation on the purchased asset. Hypothecation on the purchased asset. And further, the third one, it's about the auto loan. Auto loan is basically for two-wheeler or three-wheelers. It could be for new car or new two-wheeler, three or four-wheeler, or it could be for the second-hand car or second-hand two-wheeler, right? Then overdraft facility, like I told you, that's available to the users who are having the current account, and also the PM OD is available, right? In the eligible accounts, up to 10,000 amount you can be withdrawing. And for the current account users, it gives more spending power to them. Okay. And the fifth one, it's about the cash credit facility. Now, cash credit facility is a revolving facility. It's a working capital facility, but it's a revolving account facility. Revolving account facility. Now, what is revolving account facility? Let's say you were given a cash credit facility of 2 lakh rupees. You withdrew rupees 1,50,000 for the deposit. Now, again, you can be withdrawing rupees 2 lakh out of it, the available amount out of it, right? And the interest will be applicable on the amount utilized only and not upon the entire sanction limit. Not upon the entire sanction limit. You'll be basically be charged interest on the amount utilized, right? And there are some other facilities also from which banks do earn the fee based income. Like the banks are providing the remittance services, NEFT, RTGS, etc. Now, NEFT, the minimum amount which is there in case of NEFT is what? Is there any minimum amount threshold in case of NEFT? No, no minimum amount. But in case of RTGS, the minimum amount threshold is 2 lakh rupees. In case of RTGS, the minimum amount threshold is 2 lakh rupees. And there are other fee-based facilities also. There are other fee-based facilities also which are being offered by the bank. This could be related to, let's say, safe deposit lockers, or let's say locker facility which is given, or standing instruction, or merchant banking services. These are being offered for a fee-based income. The banks are also offering the para banking services. Like the banks are selling the third party products. Like the banks are selling the life insurances, or let's say mutual funds, and based upon the fee based income. Okay. So Reserve Bank of India has already given the rules and regulations related to that, how the banks can be participating in these services. Clear with it? Now, after that, a very important topic is there which is related to the new product development. It is about the new product development, and we are going to learn about it, right? So what is new product development? That you want to basically create and introduce a new product. That's the new product development, and there are different stages in it. There are different stages in it. Like if you want to launch a new product, how you'll be getting to know that which product is to be launched? So there are different stages to it. So the first stage is related to the idea generation. Like this is the initial stage. This is the most initial stage, right? Now the potential ideas you have to get, and for the, or you have to create a potential idea, and you'll be getting those ideas by the market research, or let's say from the customer feedback, or let's say it could be the suggestion from the employees, right? Or it could be related to improvement of the existing product, or let's say if you want to create a totally new product. That's basically the idea generation, from where the idea will be coming to you. The second, it's about the idea screening. Screening means we have to do the filtering of the ideas. Now you are, let's say if you're having the 15 ideas with you, you have to filter those ideas, that what idea is good, which idea is practical, which is viable, feasible, right? Which is aligning with your objectives, which is, let's say, profitable, which is less risky. Okay, so you have to get those ideas. And let's say if one idea is unprofitable, if it is risky, if it is not viable, then definitely you have to eliminate those ideas. That's about the idea screening. Okay, so let's say if you were previously having 15 ideas, now when the particular screening is done, the particular screening is done. Now let's say you're just having the one or two ideas you're left with, which are viable, which are not riskier, which are profitable, which you will be passing on further for further development purposes. That's the idea screening. The third, it is about the concept development and the testing. Now, when you have selected the ideas, those are converted into the product concept, that what product will be there out of these selected ideas. Now you'll be defining the product features, you'll be having the outline of the product, that the how the product is going to function. You can be having the customer testing based upon it. Now let's basically on the test on the limited audience, you'll be testing the particular product so as to evaluate it, so as to get the feedback upon it. That's the third process, that is about the concept development and the testing. And the fourth one, it's about the BAMA. It's about the business analysis and the market analysis. On this stage particularly, we are to check the financial and commercial viability of the product. We have to check the financial viability of the product. We have to check the commercial viability of the product. We have to look the pricing strategy. We have to look the what different competitors are available. We can be checking the expected sales we can be getting, or we can be getting the projected profitability for us, right? So that's all being checked at BAMA. Very important. Very important stage in product development. Otherwise, all the stages are important, but out of them all, this stage is very much important. Further, it will be the product development done. After that, it will be the product development. Now, you'll be introducing it again to limited market. Now, previously you tested with your testers or internal, let's say employees, you tested it, but now you'll be basically developing it for the limited customer segment, for specific customer segment. You have to evaluate the particular product in the market testing. In the market testing. So product development is like when you have idea with you, when you have screened it, when you have developed it, like tested it internally, when you have checked the market analysis, when you have done the market analysis, financial analysis, now finally you develop the particular product. And that now will be available for the market testing, from where you'll be getting the feedback and you'll be making the adjustment to the final product. And after that, you'll be commercializing the product. That is a final stage when the product is launched on a full scale, where the product is launched on the full scale. So that will be done at the last stage. Clear with it? Do confirm. So these are the 7 stages of the product development, right? And there are some constraints also which are available, right? But before that, first of all, let's go thoroughly about these product stages. First one, it was related to the idea generation. Now, from market research, from the customers, from potential customers, from existing customers, from the employees, you can be getting the idea. And then you have to screen those ideas. You have to evaluate them. You have to screen them, which ideas viable, market potential is available, and is aligning with your objectives. The third one, it's about the concept development and testing. Internal testing we are talking about. And for the BAMA, very much important. You have to check that what is the market size, what is the viability, financial viability of the product, and you'll be looking for the competition available or projected sales or projected profits, right? That is to be done under the business analysis and the market analysis. The fifth one, it's about the product development. Now, once you are having the knowledge about the fundas, that which product is like going to be much more beneficial or feasible, And now you are doing you have to go with the product development. You'll be finalizing the product prototype, you'll be testing it internally further, and you will be doing the QA, that is a quality insurance, and further making the necessary modifications based upon it. And further it will be tested upon the specific customer segment, right? And further, you have to get the feedback from the customers, and whatsoever the changes to be done, those changes will be done or the adjustment will be done. And the seventh one, it's related to the commercialization, that the final stage involves a full scale launch and commercialization of the new product, right? So this includes the marketing strategies. So what price is to be set up, and creating the promotional campaigns, training the sales team, ensuring the availability of the product in the market over there. So that's about the seventh stage. Now, there are constraints in the product development. Now you are having the heterogeneous customer base, first of all. Heterogeneous customer base means the customers might be having the different needs, different preferences. Now you developed one product which is suitable for all. So there might be some difficulty. And also the technology revolution. The product might become obsolete after some time. So also your existing product range might be offering a competition to the new product. Like let's say proper positioning of the product is to be done, that for which particular customer segment this product is for, and where this production with this product will be positioned. Let's say company A is having, let's say company A is selling 15 versions of the cars, 15 versions of the cars, right? Now when company A is selling 15 versions of the cars, in that scenario company A is selling at the very low band. Let's say one car is available for 5 lakh, another is for 6 lakh, 7 lakh. Now the proper positioning is to be done. Otherwise, the internal products will impose a challenge toward it, right? Further, ideas might be available at each and every time, but is it convertible to the product or not? And is that product is appealing to the customers or not? That's a very important point. So generating ideas is easy, but so as to transform the ideas into commercially viable product, it's challenging. Further, the staff resistance might also be there. Like when a new product is launched, the staff might not be, like, let's say, well versed with it, ideas that how it will be working, because they might be feeling that the increased workload might be there, right? So definitely that's also a point to worry about. That's also a constraint that's available in case of the new product development. Clear with it? And that will be all about this video. Thank you so much, and see you again in the next video. If you want to get the complete course of JAIIB, the course is available in English only language also, and also the bilingual course is available. Simply just do WhatsApp JAIIB to the number 83609 44207, and I'll be sharing all the details with you. So thank you so much, and see you again.